if you're watching this episode right now, that means you've watched the other ones, right? So like, comment, subscribe. So let's get into it. Hey guys, happy Monday, and it's time for Comic Book Equation. I'm ComicManJake, and here at the Comic Cave, anything can happen. Well, it's October, so I figured we'd be doing kind of some horror films and stuff, and horror, or, you know, dark-ish things. So we're gonna be doing Batman Begins. Batman Begins, directed by Christopher Nolan, none other, one of the best Batman trilogies ever out there right now. Apart from Batman, the actual Batman movie, with Michael Keaton. So, let's dive into it right now. So the first movie we're gonna talk about is Batman Year One. Batman Year One was written by Frank Miller, and it came out right after he did his Batman The Dark Knight Returns, where he was edgy and he had just revitalized the Batman mythos, so he got to start the whole thing. The whole story goes, it follows Jim Gordon and it also follows Bruce Wayne coming into Gotham for the first time. Jim Gordon as a new junior detective, realizing how corrupt the Gotham police is and trying to revitalize it and battle through all the whole corruption and all that, and Bruce turning into the whole Batman, coming back home, evolving into this and trying to bring more strength to Gotham. There are multitudes of scenes that you can see that are from this comic. So the whole image of, if you guys see it, the whole image of when Bruce Wayne and his parents are murdered and he's sitting in between them and they're both dead, that's from Batman Year One. The whole image you guys see, you know, the one part where, you know, Rachel is poisoned and he has no way out because the SWATs are on him, and Jim Gordon's like, I don't know how you're gonna get out of this, and he presses a little button and all of a sudden you hear these bats coming up and backup comes and arrives. That's also from Batman Year One, but it's slightly different. In that one, he's battling like the SWAT teams are trying to get him, and they think they got him trapped, and he's got a little transponder in his foot and he clicks it and all these bats show up and he just gets out of the whole thing. It's really cool. So the whole look of Jim Gordon is definitely taken from Year One. If you look at this, I mean, it's just, you know, he's very young, he's, you know, he's not as, you know, big, you know, it's just, he's, you know, he's starting off and he's really seeing how corrupt the police force is, and that's how the whole story goes, is him like realizing how corrupt they are and how, like, I mean, at one point they like beat the crap out of him. Like the police force, like he did something like against what they were wishing, and they went and beat the crap out of him. So he decided to go and take a bat and beat the crap out of his partner, because his partner was the one that was in charge of it, and he like publicly ridiculed him. I mean, he not publicly, but he like made him strip down. He put his cuffs on him and made him walk away. And the police found him a little bit later, and he made up this grand story about some like guy did this, and I was taking 20 guys and all that stuff. But in the end, it was really Jim Gordon. He knew, and Flash never messed with him again. So another thing that is taken from Batman Year One is, if you remember, there's a push-up scene where like he after his first fight, he comes up and he just starts doing push-ups. That's also from Batman Year One. Alfred comes in and he's doing like one-handed push-ups and working out and doing all this other stuff. So it's kind of interesting on that. So using all those kind of scenes and all that, I have to give like the strong like character development and not mainly story, because the story is not its own self, what Christopher Nolan did. I have to give it a solid like 9 out of 10. Now it's a strong, like, you guys are asking, well, I've read Batman Year One. Ra's al Ghul isn't in there. There's not a lot of, you know, but again, this is Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan takes multiple comics, and I can't really go into the story of, you know, the with Ra's al Ghul, but I can go into one more thing that I have to say is the remaining 1 out of 10. And the remaining 1 out of 10 I have to say is Batman The Dark Knight Returns. Batman The Dark Knight Returns is this edgy story that's like futuristic, that's kind of in the future, where, you know, Batman has retired. Batman retired, he doesn't give a shit anymore, he doesn't want to do anything, his dad died, he said, I'm done. Then he realizes the town's going to, Gotham's going to crap, so he goes up and does this, and it's very politicized. Frank Miller does that, but the reason why I'm mentioning this is because, one, the Bat Tank, everyone's knowing it, yes, the Bat Tank, that is taken from the comic. That one it doesn't look exactly like it, but in the comic, it's literally a tank. And this one, they made it a tank. I mean, come on, it's everyone. You guys have seen that college humor where it's like, it's a bat tank, it's a tank, it's a bat tank, it's a bat tank. So it's, you know, it's the bat tank. That's where they get it. So I gotta give it the 1 out of 10 just for that little spot. So you add the 9 out of 10 of Batman Year One to the 1 out of 10 out of Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. You get the 10 out of 10 of Batman Begins. So that's what you got. That's what I think. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this comic movie equation. I hope you enjoyed this comic movie equation. I enjoyed doing these things. And let me know down in the comments below, is there a comic that I missed? I know there's a Ra's al Ghul story that I'm probably missing out on, and that's probably the remain. It will probably be like, I'll probably have to revitalize this a little bit later. But let me know down below if you know any comics that you saw hints of in the movie. And if you didn't, and if you're not a comic reader and you love the movie, tell me why you love the movie. What was your favorite part? Let me know down in the comments down below. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on my content. Also hit the bell so you can catch up with all the live streams and giveaways that we do. And yeah. Alright guys, have a good Monday, and I'll see you guys all Wednesday. Peace out.